last video I explained control statements. Now we will discuss those control statements in brief. Already I explained that we have four types of control statements. We have four types of control statements. Four types of control statements. Among them, I already explained decision making control statement, loop or iterative control statements, branching control statements. Fourth one is unconditional control statements. What is the first one? Decision making control statement. On that day, clearly explained what is the example of decision making control statement. If statement is referred as decision making control statements. Among 32 keywords, we are having if and else. To work with decision making control statements, we are going to use if and else. Okay. Now we will talk decision making control statement in detail. If statement is an example of decision making control statements. Now we will discuss forms of if statements. Forms of if statements. There are four forms of if statements. Number one, simple if. Number two, general if or if-else. Third one, nested if. Fourth one is else if ladder. We will discuss each one in detail. What is the first one? Simple if. Coming to simple if, in C programming language, to work with everything, we are having syntax. Syntax means rule. We should write like that only. The syntax of simple if is like this. If of condition. This condition is true. If block will be executed once. If of condition, the condition is true. If block statements will be executed once. Normally, writing program, what we will do? We will write like this. Statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, statement 4, statement 5. Then we are writing if of condition. Then enter into if block. The remaining flow of control statement we are writing like this. Normally we don't use control statements. All program statements will be executed in sequential manner. Because of introducing control statement, if condition is true, the block of statement placing here will be executed once. If condition is false, what will happen? Execution will jump from here to here. These statements will be executed. This is simple if. Second one, general if. In general if, the syntax is like this. If of condition, set of statements, else block start, set of statements. In general if, we have two blocks. If block and else block. If condition is true, if block will be executed. If condition is false, what block will be executed? Else block will be executed. Okay? In our programs, how we have to write? Normally, all program statements I am writing here. Here I am writing if of condition, if block statements. Else, these else block statements. All these program statements will be executed in sequential manner. If condition is true, if block will be executed. If condition is false, else block will be executed. After this, the remaining statements will be executed as usual. That means, based on condition, we have to execute some set of statements. To restrict sequential execution of program, they have introduced these decision making control statements. This is regarding simple if and this is regarding general if. What is the third one? Nested if. Okay, it is somewhat different. It is somewhat different. Already you know that in programming, nested means one included another one. One included in another one. A if statement embedded in another statement is referred as an if statement within another if statement. Within another if statement is referred as nested if. The syntax is like this. Syntax means when you are going to use nested if, we have to write like this only. First I am writing if of condition. This condition is true if block start. Okay, what is nested if? An if statement within another if statement is referred as. If I am writing one more if of condition. The first if is called outer if. The second if is called inner if. Okay, outer if condition true, inner if condition true. Inner if block will be executed. There are different cases are there. First case is outer if true, inner if true. Inner if block will be executed. First point. Outer if true, outer true, inner true. Inner if block will be executed. Inner if block will be executed once. Outer second case, outer if true. Outer if true. Inner if inner false. Outer true. Inner false. Then inner else block will be executed. Outer if true, inner if true. OT means outer if true, IT means inner if true. Inner if block will be executed. Outer if true. Okay, inner if false. Inner if false. Outer if true, inner if false. Then inner else block. Inner else block means outer if condition true, inner if condition false, then else block will be executed. This is this close, this close. Suppose outer if false, then go to else if block. Else if of condition. If outer if is false, then go to else if block. Check the condition. It is true, else if block will be executed. This is false, the else block will be executed. First one, outer if condition true, inner if condition true, inner if block will be executed. Outer if condition true, inner if condition false. Then always if block should be followed by block, else block. Don't include any statement in between if and else. Immediately after closing if block, there should be else block. Hence, if block should always followed by else block. Outer if condition true, inner if condition true, inner if will be executed. Outer if condition true, inner if false, then inner else block will be executed. Second case. Third case is outer if condition true, then will go to else if block. Check the condition. Condition is true, else if block will be executed. Case 4. Out if condition false, then go to else if block, check the condition. True means this will be executed. False means else block will be executed. It is mainly used. Sir, why we have to use this one? The purpose of this one is different. I will explain you with example in a separate video. Please wait until then. It is mainly used to check more than one condition. To check more than one condition without using logical and operator. Without using logical and operator. This is the purpose of nested if. Simple if explained, general if explained, nested if explained. What is the last one? Else if ladder. The fourth one is else if ladder. While working with if statement, in a simple if what will happen? If condition is true, then if block will be executed. This is simple if. In general if condition is true, if block will be executed. If condition is false, else block will be executed. Nested if is different. It is used to check more than one condition without using logical and operator. Okay. General if is also called if-else. General if is also called if-else. Sir, we are having simple if, general if, nested if. Then why we have to go for else if ladder? For example, when I am going to solve a particular problem, for example, I have to calculate grade of a student. That means, if you appear intermediate exams or SSC exams, I have to evaluate grade of a student. That means the grade of a student may be A, B, C, D, F grade. That means the students who will get above 90 and above 90, assume that A grade. The students who will get average greater than 80, average less than 90. Okay, next. I think B plus C grade is it, but I am not talking too much about that. Okay. For example, if average greater than or equal to 70, average less than 80, then assume C grade. See, coming to A grade, if my average greater than 90 means A grade. Suppose if I am going to use simple if average greater than 90, A grade, else fail. No. In simple if what you will do? If condition is true, if block will be executed. Condition false, nothing. Suppose come to general if average greater than 90, printf A grade, else fail. That means in general if I have if and else only, if condition true, A grade, false means B grade. What about C, D? We are not writing like that, no? Nested if is different. Sir, how to address these type of problems? That's why they introduced else if ladder. The syntax of else if ladder is like this. Syntax means we should write like that only. If of condition. If this condition is true, if block will be executed. If this condition is false, I don't write else block. I will write one more condition. Else if of condition. If this condition is true, this block will be executed. If this condition is true, this block will be executed. If this is false, I will write one more condition. Else if of condition. Like this, I can write any number of condition. This condition is true, this block will be executed. This false means it come and check here. This is true means this block will be executed. This is our false means it will come and here, it will check the condition. Like that I can extend anything. If all are false, else block will be executed. Okay. When you are going to use else if ladder, if any one condition is true, that associated block will be executed. If all conditions are false, then else block will be executed. It is mainly used to implement these type of programs. If that when you are going to evaluate electricity bill, calculate electricity bill, if units greater than 500, okay, so and so bill. Units less than greater than 400, less than 500, so and so bill amount. Okay, greater than 200, less than 300, like that. I have to write multiple conditions based on my consumption. Suppose if I am consuming so and so units, my condition is satisfying here, then this much amount will be allocated. If all are false, then minimum balance will be costed. Okay, especially to evaluate student grade, electricity bill type of problems, we are going to use this else if ladder. Some of the students will raise one doubt. Sir, in some books, while writing if and else block or else if blocks, simply they are writing like this: if of condition, else they are writing like this. But actually, in my video I explained, in if block, if of condition statements. Always if block should be followed by else block statements. See, normally we should use start and end braces for if block and else block. If you are going to write multiple statements in if block and else block, we should use start and end braces. If you are going to write a single statement in if block, I am going to write a single statement in else block. No need of using start and end braces. But most of them will get confused. That's why it is recommended to use start and end braces if there is a single statement in if block and else block. For better understanding, if this condition is true, I have to execute only this statement. Condition is false, only I have to execute this statement. If you don't use the start and end braces, then some of the programmers will get confused. That's why it is recommended to use start and end braces even you are going to write a single statement. Okay. Suppose once you will become expertization in programming, then you can understand concept very easily. At the time, no need of using. If they are not using start and end braces for if block or else block or while block also, it means there is a single statement in if block or else block. This is regarding 4 forms of if statements with syntaxes. Go through this video. If you have any doubts, comment in comment section. Go through this video, like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you.